Should I put on the pink hat, chat? I'm gonna put on the pink hat. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. How we doing? Oh, it's good to be back. It's nice to see you. It's nice to be vibing again. Shall I put on some music? Show your table. It's not interesting. You're not missing out on anything. I left my webcam. I used to have 2 webcams, which you guys may remember from George Not Found. Used one when we were doing the GeoGuessr thing. We'll do a bit of GeoGuessr tonight if you want, guys. I've been practicing GeoGuessr because I've fallen off, if you remember. Eve Street, over the 25. I fell off, chat. I fell off with my GeoGuessr. So I've rebought GeoGuessr. I've rebought? God, my brain. I've been practicing GeoGuessr. So I'm back. I'm back on the saddle. We can give that a go later. How are you all? We're going to do a Q&A though today. How is your day? I overslept by 10 hours. No. 6 hours I overslept. I set my alarm for 10 a.m. and I woke up at 4 a.m. I said, right, I'm just going to sort of, you know, have a... Yeah, I went and had a bath, if I'm honest, chat. I'm not a big bath guy. Chris Me Quick with a 50. Thank you so much. Yeah, I went and had a little bath. I listened to some music and just sort of chilled out. Then it got to 6 a.m. and I said, right, I'm going to go back to sleep now. Went back to bed. Woke up at 4 p.m. So I've overslept a bit. Apparently my body needed that. My body just needed to sleep. So my brain is just off. I don't know how to switch it back on. It's too late for coffee. If I drink coffee, I'll die. Caroline with the 50 subs. What the fuck? Why is everyone gifting 50 subs? You've all got that Christmas money. Thank you so much. That's ridiculous. How many subs are we actually on? 'Cause it always lies, my sub counter. Oh my god, we're on 14,521. I think that's my most subs ever. Hold on. Hold on, while I sort this out. Follow, guys. Remember to follow. Hold on. Let me sort this out real quick. Sub goal, sub goal, sub goal, sub goal. Where is my sub goal? There it is. Most subs I've ever had. What the frick? No longer the people streamer, chat. I'm one of those bougie Ranboo types. There we are. Wow, chat. Thank you. And remember to follow if you don't follow already. Because I want followers. Eve Street with the 50. Jesus. What did I do to deserve this? Just showed up. I gotta show up more, huh? I gotta show up more. Look, chat. It's Q&A time. What we're going to do is you're going to ask me some questions I'm going to answer. We don't do this often. We used to do this a lot. Like, about this time last year, we did like a Q&A stream every week. I got bored of them because it started to be a little bit parasocial, chat. Started becoming a little bit parasocial. I felt like I was telling you guys all about like my day-to-day struggle. And you guys don't come here for my day-to-day struggle. You guys come here for funnies. You guys come here for distraction while you do your homework or watch TV or play video games. How many people are playing video games in the chat? Let me make a poll. Why did it not come up? Oh, I didn't hit enter. I'm an idiot. Question. How many people are playing video games right now? Me? No, lol. There we go. I want to know how many people are playing video games right now. How many people are sat smacking out some video gaming while they watch me? For those of you saying no, you are allowed to. I will say you're allowed to watch video games. I'm not going to sorry. As for a certain A-Cloud, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Very nice of you. Thank you. I will say you are allowed to. Don't feel bad. Don't be hitting no because you don't want it. You're allowed to put me on a second monitor and play some video games. Or on your phone. You just got to set your phone up. Sims 4, my beloved. Sims 4, I don't get. What's so good about Sims 4? I'm a big Sims fan. I've been a Sims fan for years. I played Sims 1, and my parents banned me from playing it because one of my Sims died. And I didn't know how, but looking back on it, I know it's because I didn't put a fucking ladder on the swimming pool, and they drowned. Uh-oh, Bella, thank you for the 5. Yeah, like you know that old trope that if you don't put a ladder on the swimming pool in The Sims 1, they drown. Yeah, looking back, I definitely did that. But like, I didn't know how they died at first. Kitty Claw Art, thank you for the 5. I didn't know that's what happened. So my parents banned me from playing because it made me so distraught. I was so shaken up by the idea that my guys had died. So I wasn't allowed to play. And then The Sims 2 comes around, and me and my stepsister, we smashed that. We were only, because we only had one computer in our house, we had to play in like shifts. So like my sister got an hour, and I got an hour, and then my sister got an hour. Thanatophobia, think of the 5. Sophia at, think of the 10. So what we did, chat, was this was during the time when if you played in the same world, it would continue the story for the other Sims in that world, right? So we made our families in the same world, and then what would happen is it started off just like she'd play her family for an hour, who were the shingles, which is a disease. I don't know why she named it anyway. And mine were the tinker, I think, which shingles and tinker were our names. And she'd be the shingle family, and I'd be the tinker family. And then we'd play for an hour back and forth until fucking my sister, she decides it's the best plan in the whole world to go and try and just ruin my Sims' lives. I think we had an argument, and so she made it her mission to go over to my Sims' house and just start like upsetting them. She'd like go over and just start eating food and leaving it all over the floor, right? So then when it was my turn after an hour, I'd come and play, and my house would just be fucking trashed. All the plates would be everywhere, and fucking all my Sims would be miserable. So then I'd go over and start fucking up her house. I'd go over and start like shouting at her pets, like her dog. I'd just shout at the dog, and I'd open the trash. I'd do take out trash, so they'd get the big bag of trash, and then I'd hit cancel, so they just drop it on the floor. And I would do this over and over again. I would neglect my Sims. They would be hungry, they'd be tired, and I'd just be making them go around their house and just take the trash and drop it on the floor. We played competitive Sims. Over and over again, we played competitive Sims, and neither of us won. We just ended up giving up. And then her mum broke up with my dad, so I never saw her again. But I had the house computer. So who's the real winner here, huh? Fucking loser. I win. You want a competitive Sims player? Hit me up. Yeah, and then Sims 3 was a bit of my bread and butter. I love the Sims 3. Looking back on it, it's a really janky game. It had like no art style. Sims 2 had a really distinct art style. Sims 3 felt kind of like, don't know, they just lost a lot of the art style in Sims 3, it felt like. But yeah, Sims 3 rocked. I feel like I'm the only kid who played The Sims normally. I didn't make families so that they could like, you know, I didn't like purposefully see how many potential ways I could kill people and stuff. I made families with like a story, and I'd use MS Paint to like draw up a family tree. And by the way, have any of you ever tried to make a family tree? When I was a kid, I learned very quickly how impossible it is to make family trees, right? They're such a badly designed like way of displaying information, right? Let me give you an example, chat. Let's do, can I open Microsoft Paint? How do I do Paint on this? Window capture. Capture games and apps. Yes, that one, please. Screen capture, yeah. And then I'll capture Untitled Paint, please. There we go. Right, chat. Let me give you an example of the problem. The problem behind family trees, right? So we got dad, right? Simple. Everyone gets on. Can I swap these around? Can I go like, right, okay. You don't need to see my face, right? Hold on. This is going somewhere, right? You got dad, right? Dad, and then you got mum, right? Now for marriage, you do that, right? Everyone gets that. That's marriage, right? And for brothers, so this guy, the dad's brother, you do over the top, right? Or sister, depending on the gender, right? Okay. So, right? Now, mum and dad have some kids, right? Let's say they have 3 kids. Bam, bam, and bam, right? Kablamo. There's your 3 kids, right? Now they're all related to each other due to the overhanging thing, and then obviously you can go up and And these two have parents too, and that's the grandparents of the kids, you know. Family trees, they seem super simple, super intuitive, right? This makes sense, chat. You get this. This makes complete sense, right? Now, here's the problem. Let's say this person gets married and gets a wife, right? This is now confusing. So what you'd have to do is you'd have to move, like, you have to swap these ones around, right? Because otherwise it becomes too convoluted, right? But what if everyone gets married? All of these, which is likely. The majority of people will get married at some point in their lives, right? And the majority of people will have kids. So let's now draw these people's kids, right? They have 2 kids. That was badly done. These people have 2 kids, right? These people have a kid, and these people have 3, right? Okay, they're still making sense. You know, we've still got, it's still making sense as a hierarchy, right? But from here on, chat, it becomes fucking ridiculous. It becomes so ridiculous now because anyone you try to connect, also this just didn't get connected. Anyone you try to draw, let's say that this person gets married and this person, and then, but then what about the brother? What happens here? The only way you can do it, chat, and this is so dumb, is you have to move everything along like this. And just create these fucking ridiculously long lines. And the deeper you go in the family tree, the further these lines have to be. Chat, it is so bad. It's such a bad system. I hate family tree models. Where was I going with this? About halfway through drawing this, I was like, what am I doing? What? What if they married their cousin? Well, then that would... Well, then you well, let's do this one. This one marries their cousin, right? So you'd oh, hold on. Shit, wait. So you do a dotted line here, right? This would become a dot. It depends what family you're looking at, but this would become a dotted line, right? And this is the cousin. And then you do another, and then you do a dotted line here too. So don't mind me, guys. I'm just creating incest. You do a dotted line here, right? And then you do a second line like that. See, that's how it works. Look, I think The Sims 3 doesn't let you marry your cousins. I don't think it lets you. I think you could... What level of incest can you do in The Sims 3? Hold on. The Sims incest. No mods. Incest is possible. Second cousins you can do. Cousins of parents, siblings of grandparents, great-grandparents, and everything beyond. Not okay is cousins, aunts and uncles, grandparents, and anything closer. So the great-great-grandfather... Hold on. This is word for word what the Sims community post says. The great-great-grandfather can get married to his great-great-granddaughter. Okay, Sims. Okay, Sims. Fucking hell. Fucking weird-ass game. Squishy Ben with $10 says, what happens if you're abandoned by your parents and then married your aunt? Well, Squishy Ben, see, here's the thing. It wouldn't matter. Let's say this is you. Let's say you are... let's say you're the son or daughter of the incestuous cousins, right? So the thing is, even if your parents abandoned you, which by the way, they definitely should. Look at you. Let's say your parents abandon you, right? That doesn't do anything to the family tree. They're still connected. Unless you get adopted, then it would change the family tree look. Well, it depends really, I guess. But then if you got married to your aunt, chat, See what chat, the problem is, chat. The problem is, right, is that with family trees, every cross like spouse or like every like thing that creates life or is a cross of a spouse or something, MB blue thing with a 5, they have to be on the same tier. So the problem is we have to readjust. We have to readjust the system here. So these would have to go down, and then this would have to go down, and then you would have to go up. Oh man, family trees are a bad model. They're a bad model. They get too big. I use them in D&D for my NPCs a lot. Any D&D fans? Definitely think about doing this because it creates a really deep connection for your NPCs. Very useful. But I do that for my NPCs. They're all related. They all know each other, especially in small towns. They're all friends with each other, or they all have relations to one another. And because they would in real life. In real life, in small towns, you would, you know, your neighbor would probably be your 5th cousin or something. You know, that's just how things work. Yeah. What if 2 siblings get married? Okay, come on, chat. I've shown you this. There. It's a one line, chat. It's one line. But yeah, make family trees for your D&D characters, man. For your D&D, like, societies if you're a DM. Definitely a good idea. Right, let's have some questions, chat. Come on. Let's go. What if they broke up, Wilbur? You do a dotted line! Unless they didn't have children, then you just remove them from the family tree, depending on what side of the family tree you're looking at. Jesus. Stop trying to learn about this awful system. Are you still going to Norway? One day. One day. Are you still into ghost stuff? Yes. What are you most looking forward to? I don't know. I feel very comfortable right now. Life is comfortable. Life is chill. I feel like I'm most looking forward to some of the ideas I've got. Let's look at my idea list. So I can remind myself. See, this is why I have an idea list. So what I'm working on right now. The things I'm working on right now are Gorilla Tag stream, making Soft Boy, Origin SMP reset, and a secret thing I can't tell you. Oh! This just reminded me. Chat, I want to say for the fucking Wilbur Art Comp, right? The competition for my merch. If you took part in the art competition, right? It's done. I did it, right? If you haven't received a message yet, that's not my fault. I've hit up the people in charge. It's Revolt, the same people that do Ranboo and Tubbo's merch, right? I've hit them up. I've given them the list of winners, right? But if they haven't messaged you, that's on them, right? I've done my best. I'm going to show you guys the winners now. And so if you're on this list, you are a winner. Let me quickly go through. Okay. Someone's deleted their one. No, they haven't. No, I just highlighted too much of the post. Give me 1 second. 1 second. We're going to go through the winners together, chat. Bing bong. Fuck your life. What do you want to say to Joe Byron? Hey, baby. Take me out to dinner. Oh, shit. Right, we're going to go through the winners, chat, because I have picked them. And then I went on a little break, and I came back, and I don't know if the winners have been contacted yet. Haven't asked. I hope they have been. If not, these are the winners. We're going to go through them now. I picked more than 5, chat. I physically couldn't pick less. I was too into it. I'm just highlighting them all now. I physically couldn't pick less than I couldn't pick 5 or less. It was too many. Ooh. It was just too many great pieces. So I've gone for loads. And you will all be getting free merch. I'm gonna remind the people again today to get it done. You should be getting reached out to by them soon. Sorry, it's a lot. I literally couldn't. Can you tell? I just couldn't pick. There's a lot of people. Right. Cool. Got them all now. Right. So these are in no particular order. There is no first place, whatever. There's no first place, second place. These are just all in no particular